West Virginia is an eastern U.S. state in the tree-covered Appalachian Mountains. The town of Harpers Ferry, where the Shenandoah River meets the Potomac River, is the site of a famous Civil War-era raid. Surrounded by a National Historical Park, the town looks as it did in the 19th century, with many of the buildings open to the public as living history museums. Number 3. Bigfoot. Maybe the most popular cryptid of all time, Bigfoot is believed to have called much of the United States home. While some cryptozoologists tend to trust that Bigfoot or Sasquatch roam mainly in higher elevated regions of the country, every single state has had their share of sightings. It is also believed that if a creature like Bigfoot existed or still exists, it is a close relative to the Gigantopithecus, a giant extinct ape. Either way, if you are hiking around the New River Gorge or taking a relaxing vacation to Canaan, you will want to keep your eyes peeled for this hairy yet extremely popular cryptid. Number 2. The Flatwoods Monster. It all started in Flatwoods, West Virginia, as the summer of 1952 began to wind down. According to History.com, 3 boys were reportedly playing outside when they noticed a red light streak across the sky before landing in a nearby farm. The boys grabbed their mother and ran to the property to see what had landed. They were joined by other kids and a dog before they saw what a local newspaper described as a 10-foot Frankenstein-like monster. A 17-year-old National Guard member at the time, who also witnessed the monster, said he saw a pair of bright eyes in a tree. Based on eyewitness accounts, the Flatwood monster was described as a 10-foot monster with a bloody red body and green, seemingly glowing face. The sightings ignited a U.S. Air Force UFO inquiry, which was an integral part of Project Blue Book. Make sure you remain vigilant, as the Flatwood monster could still be roaming among us. Number 1. The Mothman. What may be the most recognizable of the 3 mountain state cryptids is, of course, Mothman. From the Point Pleasant area, Mothman was reportedly seen in the surrounding area from 1966 to 1967. According to Cryptid Wiki, in witness accounts, the bird-like monster stands around 7 feet tall with a nearly 10-foot wingspan. Some even relate the 1967 collapse of the Silver Bridge to Mothman's presence. Recorded sightings of the monster stopped soon after the tragic bridge collapse that left 46 people dead. While nothing was ever proved one way or the other, Dr. Robert L. Smith, a wildlife biologist from WVU, said all of the recorded sightings resembled the sandhill crane. The most recent sightings of Mothman was reportedly made in 2007.